Hi, today I'm doing another food challenge. I am doing several of the Thanksgiving subs. Stick around and see which one I think is best. Hi everybody, welcome back to Our Charm Midlife. I'm John and today I'm doing another food challenge. We're trying the Thanksgiving sandwiches. Going head to head today are the sandwiches from WAWA, Firehouse, and Earl of Sandwich. Stick around and see which one I find best. Here's how we're scoring this. Each sandwich is going to be judged based on value, appearance, taste, and freshness. And we're going 1 through 6 for this. And at the end of each, we'll tally up the scores for each sandwich and see who gets the most points. Okay, so first up is the sandwich from WAWA. It's called the Hot WAWA Gobbler. It has turkey, stuffing, and cranberry. It's 10-inch sandwich on white bread for $8.99. I went and got this myself, so the delivery was about 15 minutes. Appearance, I'm going to give this probably a 4 because I like that. If you're turned off by sloppy stuff or stuff all over the place, you might score it a little bit less than that, but it's kind of personal preference. I don't mind it. I'm used to getting grubby, so let's get after it. Okay, so the value, I think, so far so good. It's 10 inches for $8.99. That's pretty good going. The Firehouse Sub is $13 for an 8-inch, which is obviously less of a value, but we'll see which one tastes better. But as far as value goes, I think WAWA is going to win. It is less expensive and
chock full of
stuff, and seems to be probably about probably going to be the biggest sandwich. For a little bit less money, so I think it's going to win in value. Value, I would probably give this a 5. I think for $8.99, this is a fantastic amount of sandwich. And now it's all about taste and freshness. So let's dive in. Oh, man. Mm-hmm.
So what is your favorite part of a Thanksgiving meal?
Well, I am currently, and I always will be partial to potatoes.
And of course, this doesn't have
potatoes. This doesn't have potatoes. Probably next on my list is stuffing. I'm a dressing kind of guy. This
looks like it's lousy with stuff.
It is. It's lousy with everything, actually. Most of what I didn't really get on the first bite was cranberry.
Okay.
But
I do see it's in there, but yeah.
It is in here. The turkey is good. The stuffing is really good. I'm going to grade this really high on the stuffing, and everything tastes.
And there's gravy too, right?
There's gravy. Sorry, I guess we didn't list that out, but we will. This seems to be really good. I'm going to go in for another bite. Okay. Okay. The cranberry is kind of biased to one side of the sandwich, and now that I know that, I'm going to change how I bite. That is Thanksgiving in a sandwich. That's really, really good.
This is a limited time sandwich, right? Okay.
It is. So I'm going to be going back every day until it's gone. No, seriously, this is really, really good. I don't know how it looks on camera, but this thing is as good or better than it looks.
Well, my thing about Thanksgiving dinner is it always feels like it's gray. It's a lot of whites and grays and anything anyway. So I think it looks look at the. I'm sorry, I gotta try and show the inside of this one. Look at that. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so let's go to freshness first.
It's pretty fresh. The bread is nice and soft.
And they made this to order.
They made this to order, yes.
Okay.
I know somebody was back there. I couldn't quite see them making it, but I know when I hit my thing, a ticket spit out, and a nice gentleman pulled the ticket, grabbed a loaf of bread or the roll, and went and started making it, and then said, "Hey, you."
Okay.
Here it is. So yeah, it's made to order. Freshness, I don't know how this could be any fresher. I guess by default I got to give it a 6. If I don't know how it could be any fresher, it's got to be top.
Okay.
Oh boy, this taste is going to be hard to beat. I'm going to. Oh man.
Without tasting the others yet, it's hard to know.
It's going to be hard. So this
you just got to go. Yeah.
Hey, this taste on its own, just objectively on its own, this taste is at least a 5. I don't know how it could taste any better, honestly. I mean,
is the bread toasted?
No, I got both. I got so far the 2 sandwiches I'm trying right now are untoasted.
Okay.
And if I have my choice at Earl of Sandwich a little bit later today,
yeah,
I'm going to ask for it not toasted, so it's a good comparison.
Okay.
Wasn't heated, wasn't toasted, nothing of any kind. So
okay. But the sandwich is hot.
The sandwich is hot.
Yeah. So it doesn't like. Again, just you gave it a freshness on a 6, so it doesn't seem like these ingredients are sitting around forever. They're all moist. Turkey's moist.
Turkey's really good. Johnny's happy. This is really good.
Okay, so the taste. Final verdict on the taste.
Here's my dilemma. I don't want to give it.
We have all these factors. That's why. So taste could be high and other things could be lower on other people's scales.
I genuinely don't know how this could taste any better.
Okay.
Maybe a smattering of potatoes, but that's not the sandwich. So what's here and what I'm tasting, I'm going to give it a 6.
Okay.
This is a 6. I mean, if we went higher, I'd give it higher. I mean, this is probably as good as it gets. This is fantastic. All right, so the WAWA sandwich, out of the gate, first one gets a 21 out of a possible 24 points. I rated it 6 on taste and freshness, a 4 on appearance because it's a little, it. I like it, but the average person may not. So I'm going to take give it a 4. It's above average looking. And value, man, I gave it a 5. I could have easily given it a 6. I think this is going to be top value. Really, $8.99 for this sandwich. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, good stuff. Okay, WAWA sub. I ate half. I didn't want to stop, but the Firehouse sub has arrived. So the Firehouse sub is called the Thanksgiving sub. The write-up on it is carved slices of tender turkey breast, savory Thanksgiving stuffing, sweetened cranberry sauce, and mayonnaise. Served hot on a toasted sub roll. I did not get it toasted. This is an 8-inch sub for $13. And again, it's a limited time. Probably get it through Thanksgiving, but probably not long after. So that's the write-up on this. Again, we're going to score this thing on value, appearance, taste, and freshness. Scale of 1 through 6. Reminder, the WAWA sandwich scored a 21 out of a possible 24. That's pretty high bar, probably. So let's dive into it. First things first, appearance. One of the things I've always liked about Firehouse Subs is they always look good. Their sub roll looks good. It's got a pattern in it. You can see kind of how it looks. The sandwich is neatly put together. It's not smothered in gravy like the other one. Oh, there's no gravy on this one.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's no gravy. At least it's not listed.
Then there isn't any.
And there's no gravy.
They do mayo instead.
They do mayo instead.
Janine.
So, yeah, Janine will be proud. Yeah, so appearance, this is really neat. I'm going to give this a 5. This is a 5 out of 6 for appearance. The value, again, for what is it? $13. So that's $4. That's almost 50% more than the WAWA sub for less sandwich. So I think I'm going to give this a value of 3. And now it's down to taste and freshness. It looks good. It looks fresh. It just has to taste good. So here we go. First bite. Okay. I miss the gravy. I do miss the gravy.
You're a gravy guy.
I don't really taste the mayonnaise. High quality turkey. The turkey's good. Got a good flavor.
How's this? There's a lot of stuffing.
There's a lot of stuffing.
You said you're a stuffing person.
I am a stuffing person. I do not like this stuffing as much as I liked in the WAWA sandwich.
Okay.
This is a much more, I'm gonna say, volume prepared stuffing.
Oh.
The WAWA sandwich, it felt like it was kind of homemade. It's kind of weird. It was what I'm used to when I have stuffing at home,
right,
or at eating over a relative's.
Versus a box.
Versus something you would get in a restaurant as a side.
Okay.
So, the cranberry sauce, there isn't as much of it, and it's not quite as flavorful, I don't think. So,
Okay.
Freshness, this is very fresh. I'm going to give this, I guess I have to give it a 6 as well. I can't see it being any fresher. Everything is warm and fresh and good. Nothing, I don't think it's been sitting around. The roll is really good.
And we did get it delivered.
We did get it delivered.
It
Probably,
freshness.
from the time it was picked up until it got home, was probably about the same as it took me to get home with the WAWA sandwich.
Yeah.
So I think that's pretty even. I'm going to go ahead and have a few more bites of this. Freshness is a 5. And now it's about the taste. I've tasted it once. I'm kind of deciding.
Yeah, keep going. So one of the funny things about this, as I'm behind the camera, is we haven't had a regular Thanksgiving meal in years. You know, we were in California by ourselves for so long that we would sometimes get Boston Market and kind of do the thing. Sometimes we wouldn't do anything at all and like order Chinese or something.
Right.
And the last 2 years we've been in Florida, we've gone to Frontera, Cocina, and had Mexican for Thanksgiving. So, because both of us kind of sit and go, what's the big deal about a Thanksgiving meal? But right now you're probably thinking it's a pretty big deal.
Right now I'm like, yeah, I want to do this.
Yeah.
You know?
Because I'm not huge. I might have some turkey. I'll only have some potatoes. I don't eat anything else that's Thanksgiving food. So I never feel like I'm missing it. But now you know, you can just go grab a sandwich and you don't have to make the whole rigmarole of a big meal. I mean, imagine going to whoever wins this and you've got a family of 4 and just buy a few sandwiches. Like, I don't know. I feel like that's just as good.
So we talked about it briefly off camera. I'm going to mention their names on camera. I think your mom and dad.
Yeah.
Randy and Peggy. You've seen them before on our channel. We went to dinner with them a couple weeks ago. I think this would be a great alternative for them. This is, I'm kind of motioning to the WAWA.
I know. But they do like making the whole big thing. And
they do, but if you don't feel like that.
Right.
The only thing is your dad's not a big fan of bread.
But he does like sandwiches if the sandwich is good.
This sandwich is so good. And again, I'm talking about the WAWA. The WAWA is going to defeat this one probably by several points.
Let's finish that.
Yeah. Okay, so let's get back to it.
Yeah. So the taste. You've got to think about this too in a couple ways. If you hadn't had the WAWA and just had this one, would you be thrilled with it? Like, I think that's how you have to think about this, right? Is not comparing it necessarily, but on its own, how would you have felt about it if we had ordered this for dinner?
This is a good sandwich.
Right.
This is a really good sandwich.
But you're not blown away.
I'm not blown away.
Okay.
This is probably above average. I honestly cannot see anything beating the WAWA sandwich for a Thanksgiving style sandwich. This won't do it. Although I'm gonna score it pretty high. Okay. It's just not quite. It's not as good as the WAWA sandwich. So the taste is good. Okay. I think I'm gonna give the thing a 4 for taste because I think it is above average. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and have another bite.
Okay, so that's a 17 out of 24. Yeah. So that's a 4-point difference from WAWA.
Yeah. Okay. That's probably about right. Oh, I just got a taste of mayonnaise. And again, mayonnaise is good. I love mayonnaise. Not as much as you or Janine, but I do love mayonnaise. But there's something about that having gravy on the
Sure.
sandwich. So
Makes
the,
it feel more like Thanksgiving.
the Earl of Sandwich that we're going to go get later to challenge these two has gravy on it as well. Hey everybody, we're back. We're here at Earl. No, we're actually at Eat by Manit Chauhan. Danny wanted the. We've never been here either. She got the chicken. Is that a curry? Is that
It's a tandoori
poutine?
butter sauce.
It smells so amazing in here. It's pretty crazy. Anyway, I just got here from Earl of Sandwich. I got the Thanksgiving turkey holiday, whoever. It's the thing that we're challenging the other things. To be really specific. Haven't seen it yet. I'm unwrapping it now. I'm gonna look at it for the first time. And it is a messy. So this has turkey, gravy, stuffing, and cranberry sauce. And
Gravy.
I already said gravy and mayonnaise. So, and it's hot. It's toasted. That's just part of it. That's how they make it. So couldn't get it not toasted. So here's what it is. This is going to be a messy one, I can tell. So I'm going to go ahead and, sorry, go ahead, Danny.
Yeah, you can talk because they won't hear me.
Yeah, okay. She's showing you her tandoori chicken, and it looks so good and it smells amazing. I've wanted to eat here for a while, it just hasn't worked out. And of course,
Back.
okay, you heard it from the producer. We're definitely going to come back. So, am I in frame? Am I good to go?
Yes.
Okay, I am going to.
First off, how much was it? Let's talk about
This okay. So for value, this is like a 6-inch sandwich or 7-inch sandwich. For $9.49.
So it's about the same as WAWA, just
Yeah, same. Well, a little bit more expensive than WAWA, and literally only about 2/3 the size. So looks good, smells good. I think I'm just gonna dive in and see how it go. Yeah, sorry.
you gotta rate the value first, 1 to 6.
I think the value is probably, I don't know, without tasting it, without trying it, I think the value is probably a 4.
That sounds right. Okay.
It's not.
And on appearance?
Appearance is good. It's a good looking sandwich. It's got a nice, good looking crusty bread, crusty roll, but it's soft. So I like that. It's very sloppy. I like that. That's up my alley.
Okay.
So
what do you rate the appearance?
I rate the appearance. I give the appearance a 5. It's a good looking sandwich.
Okay.
I like it. So that's how I rate it. So, yep. Here we go.
Oh, that's a lot of bread. Look at that big
Yeah.
chunk of bread right there. That's a thick piece of bread.
It is a thick piece of bread with 2 C's. Okay. First bite. The bread is fantastic.
Yeah.
The bread is actually what I'm tasting the most, and I bit right into the tenderloin of the sandwich. So, now I'm a bread guy. I love bread. Bread is my thing. I will take a good warm roll with butter on it over a piece of chocolate cake most of the time. The contents, the turkey, the stuffing I didn't taste, and I got a bite of it. The cranberry is kind of muted. The turkey's okay, but it's not. There isn't a lot of flavor to this. It's really kind of weird.
That is weird.
So I'm gonna give it a fair shake. I'm gonna keep going. So I hardly got any bread on that bite, and yeah, it's not incredibly flavorful.
All right, let's talk freshness first.
So freshness, it's great. The roll is hot, toasted, but soft inside.
And made to order.
Made to order. Very good. All the ingredients are really good. So it's good, but it's not like something you bite into and go, wow.
So what's your rating on freshness?
On freshness, I would give this probably a A 4. I mean, this is a really good. I'm sorry. I'm going to give it a 5.
Okay.
This is a really, really fresh sandwich. Everything's hot. Everything's nothing tastes old. Nothing's stale. It's really fresh. It's really good. Like I've already said, there's not a ton of flavor here. It's really kind of weird because it's a good looking sandwich and it's fresh and it's hot. All the ingredients are pretty high quality. It's not very tasty. So I think on taste, this is very middle of the road. I'm going to give it a 3. It's not bad. 3 is average, right? This is an exceptionally average tasting sandwich, which is kind of surprising.
So that's a 17 out of 24.
Okay.
I don't remember what we rated the. I know WAWA was a 21.
17.
So
This is tied for second place or the bottom, whichever way you want to look at it. Look, I'm not a small guy. I eat a lot. I eat for the flavors of things. And I think if there's a tiebreaker, I got to give it on taste.
Okay.
And I think the Firehouse is probably tastier than this. Now, I'm not knocking the sandwich. It's good. It's just not, it's not what I was expecting. It's not what I was anticipating. So it is what it is.
Yeah, a clear winner.
The WAWA sandwich clearly beats Firehouse and Earl of Sandwiches.
So get to your local WAWA.
Yeah. So, don't be ashamed. Yeah. So that's it from here. Thank you for making it this far. Appreciate it. Comment down below if you have thoughts on anything I've said, or if you have thoughts on any of the sandwiches and maybe I should try it again or whatever.
Or other challenges they want.
Other challenges. Yeah. Whatever. Just give us your thoughts. Like and subscribe. I mean, we're, as we say every video, we're a small channel, pretty young. We're looking to grow. So every subscriber helps right now. And if you thumbs up the video, that helps us in the algorithm. So, we appreciate it. Gosh, we're trying to get better. So, that's it from here. Earl of Sandwiches, go to WAWA. Don't walk, run to WAWA. Thanks, everybody.